On the heels of the weekend's gun violence, a group of leaders called for a ceasefire on our streets.
There's a rally at Grant Park in Over-the-Rhine happening right now. That's where we find our Angela Ingram with the latest. Angela, what's their goal there tonight?
Well, Kyle, the community leaders here say when things get as bad as they were this weekend, it's all hands on deck. You can see behind me, the crowd is starting to form here at Grant Park. And the organizers of this event say that they really started making a list and a plan last year.
No sooner did police respond to one shooting, were more officers going to another in a different part of the city. At least 19 victims were hit by gunfire. 4 of them, Antonio Blair, Myron Green, Rogers and Jaquiez Grant, all died.
It's really a public health crisis, and we're asking the City of Cincinnati to declare gun violence a public health emergency in our city.
Neighborhoods United Cincinnati started working on a plan to deal with the violence last year when there was a spike. Scenes like this one from this weekend in OTR's Grant Park are troubling. You can see people scattering, a car zooming off, and a man in the park is firing a gun.
This is such a big problem. It can't just be pawned off on one organization or one individual.
Garry says there's a link between poverty and crime. Volunteers with Neighborhoods United have laid out a plan that includes more jobs.
We're saying put down the guns and pick up a job. The City of Cincinnati needs to provide a pathway out of poverty.
And getting young people mentors. Garry says a mentor helped him avoid a life of crime.
They spent time with me, mentoring me to get me out of what I was in and to find a new path in life.
The pain of the older unsolved homicides and the new one is real. The group is hoping that this year doesn't end with a record number of shootings and murders.
We're calling for a ceasefire. We're asking everyone to put their guns down in Cincinnati.
And the group will unveil its detailed plan on Friday at 3 o'clock, and that's scheduled to happen on the steps of City Hall. Reporting live tonight from Grant Park in Over-the-Rhine, Angela Ingram, Local 12 News. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Angela, thank you so much. And we should note here, police are still looking for arrests in 3 of the 4 weekend homicides. If you have any information that can help them, call our partners at Crime Stoppers as always. That number 513-352-3040.